Hey, this is Becky Ammer with Corkscrew Market, and I am standing in the vineyards with John Gibson from Salexis Wines. Thank you so much for having us in.
Certainly.
This is awesome. You guys can go watch the Geek Speak that John just educated us on about vines and growing, and it's awesome. And if you're studying for a WSET, you definitely want to watch that. So, how did you get into winemaking?
Um, it wasn't even the back door, it was happenstance. Studying for a pre-med curriculum of biochemistry and microbiology, and then the reality of that my GPA and my MCAT scores were not going to be good enough. I had to figure out a plan B. But if you put biochemistry and microbiology together with grapes as a medium, you have wine. I had never drank wine in my life. And quite honestly, my parents were teetotalers and God-fearing Christians from the Midwest, so alcohol in our house was almost taboo. So it didn't go over very well when I said that I'm not going to be a doctor, but I may be a winemaker. And that was in the spring of 1979. So then in 1980, I changed.
I'm sorry, I gotta stop you because you have a daughter. We know,
Yes.
right? And as any parent out there that would know, like, I'm gonna be a winemaker, but I was gonna be a doctor. They must have had a good laugh.
Fall from grace.
Fall from grace.
Yes, when I first sprung it on them, they actually chuckled, and then there was a kind of a pause where they said, "Oh my gosh, he's serious," and it took them a long time. I was out of school 5 years, and certainly was making the wines at Stag's by that time for them to realize that I wasn't in this for the party. I wasn't drinking myself to death, and this is a true science. They they never, almost to this, to the day they passed away, did they ever drink wine. They humored us. We had wine at meals, and they would go, "Oh, that smells interesting," or "That tastes interesting," but they never really liked it per se.
Got it.
And that was their business. Wine, just like anything else, is an acquired taste. I remember having foie gras for the first time and saying, "Oh, that's really interesting." And now, certainly it's, one of the best things in the world to eat.
I couldn't agree with you
So.
more. That is a fantastic story. I love that. This is Becky Ammer with Corkscrew Market. Be wine curious.